Hello guys, and welcome to MX5 World Sim Series 2024 season round 2, and today we are driving around Zolder. It's gonna be a little bit different race for me. I'm racing Division 2 for the first time in the history of this league, and that will put some pressure on me, as in Division 1 I pretty much just race behind and take all the points there is to take. In Division 2 I really need to perform well, and I think the podium is minimum that I can be happy with. Well, yeah, let's take a look at the start. As you will see, I started the race from 4th position, so I was able to pull out pretty decent lap during our 1 lap qualifying. And even the victory is on the table, although I knew there were some guys who were quite fast around this track, but everything is possible. As you will see, I actually find this little nice gap inside, and now all of a sudden I'm holding 3rd position, so quite good start. I wasn't trying to be very aggressive during the start, but just couldn't I had to take that one. And now as we are reaching the chicane for the first time, there's already car alongside me, so I can't move to the right hand side of the road, and I have to take this very unoptimal line for the chicane. I wasn't really confident on braking later, so I braked quite early and losing many positions here. And there's still a car alongside me, not the red one but the one behind me. Yeah, so he braked quite early, later than me, but I still managed to hang on to my position here. A little contact there, but nothing serious. One car having a slowdown penalty, so he's serving that right now, so we will take 1 position back. So that means I'm now holding 5th position, so at the end of the day I started from the 4th position, holding now 5th, so lost 1 position during the lap 1. So yeah, quite hectic start, but it is a long race and we survived those first few corners. That's the most important part, and now just let's build our race from here. Alright, then lap 3, so I skipped 1 lap. Lap 3 there was things starting to heat up in front. I was having quite nice gap to them, so a little safety gap, if you will. Right now I'm trying to make a move on Robert Bruno, but he's holding the inside line and I backed off. Not much I could have gained there, so race continues. And then later, the same lap, 1 car spinning in front, so we gain 1 free position there, so now I'm holding 4th position, the position where I started from. Also the gap behind was quite safe, half a second, I think maybe even bigger at some places. So it's really started to look a good race for me. Alright, then I skipped quite a many laps. This is now lap 8, end of lap 8. Those lap that I skipped, it was pretty much just us driving around the track, but now there's 1 car cutting the corner here. I think those 2 in front were having some sort of contact maybe. Anyway, the car on the right hand side is serving a slowdown penalty, so I managed to get past by him. These 2 cars in front going side by side to the first corner. I'm now holding 3rd position. Also there's a 5th car in the mixture, so it's 5 cars fight for the victory right now. And this is now where things is getting very interesting. So these 2 cars in front, they're having a little contact here, and then a loss of control, and all of a sudden they went off track and I'm leading the race. So I didn't see that coming, but as we know everything is possible in racing, so I just need to keep my head down now and try to pull away from the guys behind, but it's easier said than done. I was every lap I was just very slow during the chicane, as I was right now as well, and you will see I'm already going pretty much fully defensive to these corners, holding my car in the middle of the road, just securing my position right now. but it's gonna be a long race if I'm just going to drive from the mirrors the rest of the race. But yeah, I think my thought process was that if I can hold on to my position, maybe the cars behind are starting to fight between each others, and maybe they will slow each others down and give me a chance to pull away, or maybe they will have a little bit like contact and they will compromise their lines. Unfortunately that didn't happen, and as we reached the end of the lap you will see I missed the apex missed the apex inside. Pretty bad run, well, not the worst of all times, but still wasn't optimal line through those last corners of the lap. And now the car behind is making a dive inside here. I wasn't really expecting that, but he did, and now we are going side by side. A little bit door-to-door contact here, and all of a sudden there's one car inside. We are going 3 wide to this right-hander, and now I lost 2 positions here. Yet another car inside. We are still going 3 wide. I'm giving all the space there is to give, and yeah, there was a little bit of contact. Luckily though I didn't spin, but now back to the 3rd position, so quite a hectic lap, to put it this way. Also quite enjoyable. But now the car behind is no longer a danger, so he dropped off quite a lot. And now, even though we are pretty much reaching the end of the race, this is now 2nd last lap, but the race is far from over, so I'm now giving a chase for the Alexander Longo in front of me, and yeah, he went a little wide to the first corner, so that will give me a chance to get alongside him. I think he was thinking about closing the door, but I put my nose in there. We are going side by side. Of course, I'm now having a very unoptimal line to this right-hander. So he's using the draft, moving to the outside. We are going side by side to this chicane. I thought like we are going, I'm a little bit in front of him, so I'm trying to hold on to this position right now. And I actually managed to make the move here. Chicane is maybe the last place I want to make a move, but yeah, it worked this time. And then 1 lap later, this is not the last lap, tables have turned, so I'm now in front, and we are now driving through this right-hander before the chicane. And pretty much the same situation, but now the car alongside me is going faster. He's now pretty much in front of me at this point. I thought I'm not trying to brake too late, I don't want to risk it. It was a fair move from him, and I lost position. And I knew I was much stronger during the later half of the track, so it's not over yet. I just really need to push as hard as I can through these last corners of the race. And you will actually see when we reach this pretty like a hard braking zone hairpin, you will see I brake much later and gaining a lot of time here compared to the guy in front. But yeah, it seems that I have to settle down for 3rd position unless he's going to make a mistake through these last corners of the race. I'm still trying to brake later than him, and I'm actually here, I'm even giving him a little bit of push, like but there was no way for me to go, so pretty good racing, and a fair race, good game, all I can say. So I think at this point, as always, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next race. Thank you and bye bye.